we are doing a mini convention today focusing primarily on Games Workshop products. With that being said, I've got Damon coming in next to me. Damon primarily helps us with a lot of our RPGs, but today he is going to be assisting us with running Warhammer Wrath and Glory. So, Damon, I'm going to turn the mic over to you. Introduce yourself. Let us know who you are and what you're running today.
Great. My name is Damon Wilson. I'm normally at the Cave Springs location. I'm the role-playing event coordinator for them at that site. And today, for the Games Workshop Day, I'm running the role-playing game for Warhammer 40k universe called Wrath and Glory. It is a universal system that you can use to play different types of Imperium or Xenos or Eldrazi or Eldar, things like that. It is a tier-based system. So those of you who are familiar with some of the armies of different parts of the universe, your tier 1 troops would be your Imperial Guard. Those are tier 1 characters that have low-level skills, the rank and file. Tier 2 would be more like your Space Marine Scouts. Tier 3 characters would be full-on Space Marines. Tier 4 would be more of your sergeants, lieutenants, psychers, things like that. So that if your role-playing group wants to play in any one of those tiers, you can definitely do that, and the products support that. There is also support for playing Eldar and Orcs as well that I'm aware of. There might be more products coming out soon, things like that. It is a D6 pool-based system that you add your skill and your attribute as a number of dice. You're looking for a 4, a 5, or a 6. For successes, there's a little bit more complication beyond that. And there is also a token economy where the players get tokens to spend on their behalf in person. There's a pool of tokens you can get to spend as a party, and then the Game Master has a pool as well that they spend to counteract some of the PCs. That's a really rough and quick and dirty overview of how the system works. It's a lot of fun. If you've got armies that you play or spare figures, you can bring those models to the table and run your little simulations and fun things like that as well. Character sheets and characters are it's a one-page character sheet. It's pretty simple. The stat blocks look like a lot like the 40k stat blocks. It's very intuitive for people that play 40k. And it's a really fun, simple system.
So with that being said, I know we played last year,
right,
at the last year's mini convention, and I've played a little bit of Wrath and Glory on my own. So, yep. I think so. My question would be, I've played a little bit of the game, but for someone who might be like brand new jumping in,
yeah.
So let's say it is a tier-based system. What would happen? Let's say someone wants to play like a Scion, a Scion or a Casterkin or one of those like elite guardsmen, but the rest of the players are maybe playing Space Marines. Is there possibility for crossing over?
There are multiple character templates throughout all the books, and it gives a tier rating. So you could play as a mixed team of Imperial Guard forces and Marine forces on a special assignment. Maybe they're on a Death Watch mission, things like that. Whatever the GM and the players want to cook up together, you can root through the templates and figure out, I've got a tier 2 guardsman or a tier 3 guardsman psyker that's going to be roughly the same power level game mechanic wise to fit in with that Marine squad, for example. So that's definitely doable. It's a very flexible system with those tiers. And it's all kind of about how does the group do cohesion, things like that. You're all going to kind of need to agree, we're going to play a tier 2 game or we're going to play a tier 3 game. And that would help set the stage for what are we doing, what character templates do I have at tier 3 versus tier 2. You guys might want to sit down in your session 0 as your character creation and world building session and say, okay, let's all root through tier 2 and tier 3 templates. What are we most comfortable with? What power levels do we like? Because we're here to have fun.
Yeah.
So we're all going to want to look at those templates. And again, as more books come out and more products come out, they do add more templates to the game. So keep your eye out on the Cubicle 7 site. They've got a mix of PDF and print products and things like that. I know there are some free products that they have, I believe. I don't know if they've got like a quick start kit. I don't recall. But there may be a couple of free demo scenarios, things like that give like a quick start rules. I'd have to go back and check the Cubicle 7 site myself. I'm actually running a set of 4 mini scenarios that run about 2 hours apiece. That's a planetary-wide battle on a planet called not Tori Amos, the singer, but very similar name. It is a large invasion of the Imperium trying to take over. A set of heretics have taken over a city spire, and you play soldiers and personnel you're looking at different pockets of that larger battle scope, and you're like, we're going to go open up this flank, we're going to seize this dam, this river, things like that. So I've got 4 different scenarios, each playing a different tier. Tier 1, you're playing guardsmen in the first scenario. Second tier, you're playing Marine scouts. Third tier, you're playing Marines, and I believe the 4th tier is Terminators.
Oh, nice.
Go in and do anything. So in an 8-hour session of play, or maybe even 2 game nights, you could buy these. I think they're $4 or $6 a piece for the PDFs. Maybe a PDF of the rule book, or the quick start rules could get you through everything. In that 8-hour course of play, you could experience all 4 tiers just to kind of see how all the power levels work out.